and welcome to Taste of Eudora, a show that takes you behind the scenes and into the kitchen with our favorite recipes in town. I'm your host and very amateur collegiate cook, Jenna Berrickman. Today we're going to be upping your tailgate or holiday party game with two of the finest tailgating dishes in town. Bringing the fire to your next tailgate, local celebrity chef, Chef Jack Lowe, will show us how to make the perfectly spiced bang bang shrimp with complementing roasted corn salsa. Later, he'll take us through the steps to create tangy pulled pork cups with crunchy, spicy, and creamy cabbage salad. Today's ingredients are brought to us by Jean's Heartland Food.
Jean's Heartland Foods is the best place for all your grocery needs. We have all your favorite brands at prices that won't break the bank. Stop by before the Chiefs game to pick up some fresh ribs ready for the grill. And don't forget to drop by the chip aisle to finish off your game day platter. We now offer a wide variety of sushi options at our sushi station, prepared fresh every morning by a family-owned business. Don't miss out on our great products and even better deals.
We're going to start with our seafood dish, bang bang shrimp. All right, so Chef, I'm a novice cook. What is the best way to safely cut an onion?
Well, as I said earlier, sharp knife. And then you want to keep the root part on. That helps a lot with keeping the onion together. You also want to find these flat surfaces, so you cut it in half first after you've cut off the top. It doesn't move on us, it doesn't roll. And we are going to cut 3/4 of the way in the middle. And we're going to turn it towards us, and this is where we decide how big we want it. Okay? You want to go slow, make sure your cuts are nice and even. Okay, you're not cutting all the way through, you're cutting about 3/4 of the way across the onion.
And why don't you cut all the way through?
Because we want to see it's still attached and it's not going all over the board, so you don't have to worry about a big mess and it's everywhere. So then we turn it back to how we had it at the beginning and we cut again. Okay, again, watching our size so that we have our nice diced onion. And have you started crying yet?
Not quite, but
quite.
I'm on the verge of tears.
Getting close.
Nearly. Yeah.
Up next we're going to do our garlic. We're going to mince up some garlic. So there's several ways that we can do this. Some people like to smash, some people just like to chop. Whatever way you feel comfortable. I usually like to smash it first just with the side of the blade. You push down, breaks it up just a little bit. And then we just go in and you go at it. And then next we're going to do our tomatoes. Okay, these again are Roma tomatoes. The only part you don't want to use is the top. And I have a lot of people who ask me, like, do I have to use the chef's knife? Can I use the bread knife? Use whatever you feel comfortable with. All we're going to do is we're going to be slicing them. We cut off the top mainly so that we have a flat surface to work with, and that's it.
Just like the onion.
Yeah, just like the onion. It's not going to roll on us. And one of the most important things is keeping yourself safe, so that's real easy. Real easy thing is just nice flat surface. And then we're just going to cut them. We want to be about the same size as the onions.
All right, we've got the tomato and the onion in, and now we're going to go in with some corn. Chef, how'd you prepare the corn?
So this is just frozen corn that I put in the oven, 350, roasted for about 10 minutes, stirred it, 10 more minutes, that's it. You just want to make sure you get a little color on, that's all you're looking for. You're not looking to do anything crazy with it.
Just season it with anything at all?
Not yet. We're going to do that after we do our jalapeno.
Let's add some spice.
A little bit. So determining how spicy you want it with your jalapeno, we'll determine that by how much of the seed and what we call the pith, or this white part we leave in. If we want it really spicy, we would just chop this up as it is. If we don't want it spicy, we would take all this out.
All right, so now I think we're going to move on to the seasoning portion. Chef, what kind of seasoning are we using today?
So this is a garlic pepper seasoning from Jean's, and we're just going to sprinkle some in there. Give it a stir. Also at this point, if you wanted to, you could add cilantro to this if you want. We're going to be finishing our dish with cilantro, so I'm not putting it in right now.
Now that we have created a wonderfully spicy roasted corn salsa, we're going to go into making the sauce for the bang bang shrimp. So Chef and I are going to combine the sweet chili sauce, the mayo, and some sriracha for a little bit of kick, as well as some more of this garlic seasoning to make the perfect bang bang shrimp sauce.
Okay, so our next step was to cook the shrimp, which we did boiling water, 2 minutes. It should turn a nice pink color. And then we put it in what we call an ice bath. It's water and ice. It just stops the cooking process. It goes a little quicker for us. And then we just make sure to peel it. So to peel shrimp, if it's deveined, which means they've cut this up right here, the best way to peel for me is after it's cooked is you pinch the tail so you push it out. And then you grab the legs and you pull it off. And then the last thing we need to do is we need to prep our toppings for our shrimp cups. We're just gonna take some cilantro here. We're just gonna take off a couple leaves. And we're gonna get just a real quick, rough chop.
Alrighty, the final step is going to be finally building our Bang Bang shrimp cups. So we're going to start off with a little spoonful of this delicious, spicy, roasted corn salsa.
Right in the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take one of our shrimp and just lay it on top. And then our Bang Bang sauce, which we put in a squirt bottle. If you want to spoon it on, you can, but we just put a layer of sauce and finish with our garnish.
All right, our first tailgating dish is done, and I don't know about you, but I'm dying to try it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Cheers.
This is bound to make the Chiefs win this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I already know. Now that we've got some seafood on the menu, we're going to move on to a classic Kansas barbecue dish, pulled pork cups and some cabbage salad. Chef, how do we start off the cabbage salad?
We need to make salad itself. That means we chop our vegetables and make our dressing.
All right, let's do it.
So we've already chopped our red onion. We're gonna have that in our salad. We're gonna peel our carrot. Jenna, why do we peel carrots?
Because they're better that way.
Well, as I said earlier, we all worry about presentation when it comes to cooking. We want them to look nice and bright and fresh. That's the only reason why we peel carrots. Okay, so we're gonna grate our carrot. Just use a regular cheese grater. You want to use the big side. And we're just gonna grate it down. Okay, put that in with our onions.
Lots of bright colors in here, just like you said.
That's what we try for. Then we'll do our green onions.
And you said that you can use both the white and the green parts, right?
That's right.
So why are you using the green?
Green's mainly for color, not as strong a flavor. We don't want to overdo it. Now that we have all our vegetables chopped, we're just gonna give it a nice mix. Get all these colors mixed together so it's nice and bright.
Yep.
So we pre-made our ranch. We mixed milk, mayonnaise, and ranch seasoning. Now we're gonna toss our salad. So we're gonna use some tongs, and we're just going to spoon over 3 or 4 spoonfuls and give it a toss. You want to coat it. You don't want to completely have it swimming in the dressing. And then we're going to get our wonton cups that we made earlier, that we made for the Bang Bang shrimp. We're using the same wonton cups, and we're going to heat up some pulled pork, and then we're going to put these guys together. So for our pulled pork, this is we actually smoked this here at the school. So this is our locally smoked. It's a little darker. This I bought at Jean's. It's the prepackaged pulled pork for people who don't want to go through the hassle. Okay, we seasoned both with the Jean's pulled pork seasoning, and then we're going to add a little bit more of this when we put them in the cups. We also mix them with a little bit of the honey barbecue sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce to heat them up just in a saute pan. Just get them warm. That's all you're doing. Mm-hmm. You're not cooking. You're not reheating. You're just reheating. That's all you're doing. So
pretty easy.
Let's build these cups. We're going to start with our salad. And then we're just going to take some of our meat.
Sprinkle it on top.
A little seasoning. And a little dollop of barbecue sauce.
Alright, shall we give these a try?
Let's do it.
A little messy,
But good.
but delicious. Thank you all so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our preparation of these delicious dishes and hope you include them in your next tailgate or holiday party. If you use any of these recipes, make sure to snap a pic and hashtag it Taste of Eudora so we can see what you've done throughout the community. See you soon, and thanks again to Jean's Heartlands Food for sponsoring our ingredients.